Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by Talga Group, ASX code TLG. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now by the Managing Director of Talga Group, Mark Thompson. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Matt.
Talga Group is part of a wave of ASX-listed companies who have worked out that whilst graphite mining can be lucrative, the real money comes from converting that mined graphite into finished products, and in Talga's case, battery anodes for lithium batteries. The company has just tabled a lovely set of numbers in a definitive feasibility study that wraps some economics around its plan to mine its graphite deposit in Sweden and then manufacture a lithium battery anode material from the mined product at its planned operations also in Sweden. Mark, firstly, what exactly are battery anodes and what are they made of?
Batteries are made of two main electrodes. There's a cathode, which has got nickel and other metals in it, and the anode, which is all graphite. And so it's essentially half of the active part of the battery is the anode, and that's made from graphite.
Interestingly, people think that lithium batteries are chock-a-block full of lithium, but there's a hell of a lot of graphite in these things, isn't there?
Yeah, there's up to about 10 times more graphite in a lithium battery than lithium. So in some ways they should be called a sort of graphite-type battery first, but, lithium was the change, so that's what stuck.
All right, tell me about your graphite deposit. How big is it, and why do you consider that it will be suitable for the manufacture of lithium battery anode material?
Yeah, we've currently defined 20 million tonnes roughly in resources in North Sweden, and we've been for about 3 years now making anodes, making the actual final product that would be suitable for a battery manufacturer or a car manufacturer that's building batteries. So we've been testing the material already, and it's proven highly suitable as a high-performance material that's got a particularly low emission signature, so it's a very green sort of anode for batteries, and it's well proven now.
What sort of grades have you got?
The grade of the deposit's 24% roughly, which is the actually number one in the world. It's been the highest grade graphite resource in the world for about 10 years now.
Okay, let's get into some rapid fire questions on your definitive feasibility study. Firstly, how long have you modelled up the project for?
24-year life.
And how much money will it make over the life of the project? Let's go with EBITDA.
EBITDA is just over $4 billion US.
And what's the net present value of it in today's money?
Just over $1 billion US.
How much will it cost you to build?
It'll cost $480 million roughly US, not including some contingencies. Yeah.
What's the internal rate of return on that capital outlay?
30% internal rate of return, and the payback on the capex is 2.5 years.
And what's the expected annual production?
19,500 tonnes, which is enough to do about 16 gigawatt hours of batteries, which is about 500,000 EVs. But in some ways we see this as just the beginning of the project. We do expect to expand it.
Mark Thompson from Talga Group, thanks for joining me on Bulls and Bears today. And remember, we're only here to give you information, not advice, which you should of course seek independently. I'm Matt Birney and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page at 6pr.com.au and click the Public Companies tab.